Alright guys, I'm gonna do a video on replacing my ugly floppy dog ear mirrors on my F350 to the, I guess they're 11 to 17 or something like that. I can't remember the exact years, but the big rectangle ones. I was gonna do an unboxing, but I opened them up already, so let's see. There's the mirror. I got the heated ones with the smoked lenses. They look pretty good, and this box was pretty heavy. I was surprised that these mirrors are actually as heavy as they are. Kind of got some kind of greasy film on them. I don't know if that's from packaging or they just trying to make them look nice. Kind of got some fingerprints and stuff in there already. So the new ones do come with nuts and some pigtails, so hopefully they should be direct plug up. So first things first, I think what I've noticed with a lot of guys replacing these are having to have somebody with them because the windows there. So the first thing I'm gonna recommend is to let both windows down before you even start. All right, once you let your windows down, might as well do both sides. Just gonna grab this, pop it on out. Just has these tabs here that clip into those holes. Right. May want to put that back on later. So this nut here does not come out. It should be 4. These 2 and then 2 behind these. So got 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. Before you do that, you're gonna want to take your door cards or door skins or door panels, whatever you want to call them. You want to pull those off first. And to do that, you want to lift this front up and pull it forward. That's what holds it in the back. Here's the clip that holds it in the front. Pull that out. Get all your things unplugged. There's a bolt here, and there's a bolt back behind here. Oops. I believe those are 7mm. All right, so these, the factory ones are 11mm, and the ones on the new mirrors are 10mm, and these are 7mm. All right, so we're gonna get this window control and lock control module off, then pull that door panel off. Mm. 7mm. And you just simply lift up on it. Pull it away. Those are coming off also, so here's your plug for your mirror. Simply unplug it. Let's see here. Looks like it's going to be the same plug as the mirror that came on here. This is a 2004 F350, so it may be different for your year. looks like it's just plug and play, so I won't need those pins. Again, these are 11 millimeter. Pull them out, you want to kind of pull it out on an angle so you don't drop these in there. Even though you're not going to reuse these, put them back on the old mirrors and sell them or give them away or whatever. Last one's gonna be kind of tricky, but this is why you let your window down before you start. You kind of just fish your wire through. I actually should have put a piece of string on here so I can pull my other one back through, but I forgot. There's that one. So I've installed these on a Ford Excursion before, on my old Excursion, and I remember these for some reason are a little bit different from the factory ones, and they kind of got in the way, and I ended up taking the mirrors back off and shaving those down so that it'll fit flush. I think something up here also I had to deal with, but I'm gonna just put them on to see what happens first. And that's the passenger mirror. It's a little rectangle hole and also a circle hole. So on the Excursion that I was talking about with the other one, this hole isn't the same on the Excursion, so it kind of was blocking this piece here. But this is the hole that you want to put your cable back through, something like that. All right, I'm gonna put you back on the other side. Where your string comes in at. wasn't really that bad. Looks like looks like they didn't pull this. They didn't pull this cable through here, so it's sitting under here, causing problems. So I'm gonna try to pull that through there. Alright, so all I did was push that out and push the cable through it. Probably still gonna have a hard time getting back over here with my drill and stuff, so might just go ahead and take that with me. That's pretty much how you do that by yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and get those other 4 put in there. It wasn't really that hard to fish out. I don't know if I want to keep all of this out, but I'm also concerned about it getting caught in the window. Not really a tight fit. It gets in there, but it doesn't want to snap. But that's not where that goes. This doesn't go in this hole. It comes in this hole here. This is where your door panel goes. That's why you want to use a piece of string to pull it through. But you see, it really ain't that bad. And it snapped it too. When you get these other ones started, you want to try to start them and not use the drill. it is very shaky. So maybe the same thing I've done on the Excursion where I pulled. See how this not all the way flat in there, it's kind of shaky. Maybe need to pull some of that foam out of there. Let's pull that back out. Okay, so I actually didn't have to do anything. You see it's a lot tighter. Don't have this same room here. I may need to do a little bit of adjustment here for that gap, but I think that's just kind of how I got it sitting in there. The problem was my 10mm is too short, so I need to get a deep well 10 to get past the screws. All right, so I got it all tight in there. It's not it's pretty good. So before I move on, I'm gonna test the functions of it, make sure it's when I plug it in that it's doing everything it's supposed to do. Then I'm gonna move on to the other side. All right, so as you can see, I put everything back together here. Mirror on there looking good. It's 100 times better. 100 times better. And that's the old mirror. I still haven't done that side, but you can tell it's way better. You got way more visibility and everything with these mirrors. I never really cared for those mirrors for the shape, and I also do not like the bottom convex mirror. You see the difference in the size. You can see a lot more in your blind spot, and when you're parking you can see your lines on the ground if your truck is lifted. So let's get to that side and show you the end results. And as you can see, they look a ton better. Let's turn these. They look so much better. You see the bottom one is the same as the daytime running light. The top one should be the blinker. Let's see if that's working. Also, I didn't check to see if the heat part of the heated mirrors was working, but the other ones were, so not really worried about it. Let's just hit the hazards and see what happens. Let's see, that one's blinking there. This one's blinking, but these are going to come out. These are going to be white, and then they'll be sequential for the turn signals. But man, does that look a whole lot better. Thanks for watching.